Welcome to Talk of the Town, and today I'm here with Brian Little from the Harbour Yacht Club. Hi, how are you doing today, Brian?
I'm doing good, Sandy. Thank you very much.
Good, good.
Yeah.
And you recently at the Yacht Clubs had a remodel.
Yes, we did.
And so tell me a little bit about what all transpired during the remodeling phase.
Yeah, it was a very exciting time in the Yacht Club's history. We did a $1.5 million remodel that began January 3rd of this year, went till March 1st, and we redid all of our 31 units, with wood floors, granite countertops, cabinetry, redid all the bathrooms, the vanities, light fixtures, all windows, sliding doors, and we also went up to our club room and redid the entire club room. We have a nice wine storage facility now. We had a bar that sat 6 people. We now have a bar that seats 18 people, so very conducive to parties and watching sporting events, and a very exciting time in the Yacht Club history.
Yes, absolutely. Well, I have been to the Yacht Club, and it was actually a beautiful facility even before the remodel. How long has the Yacht Club been in existence?
Since 1989.
Okay.
That's when Avron Fogelman purchased it, and he actually made it into what the Yacht Club is right now, which is we have 500 members, half of which live within Beaufort County, and the other half are throughout the United States and a few internationally.
Okay.
And there's 3 different types of memberships that we have at the Yacht Club, one being an equity membership where folks own an equal yet undivided interest in the real estate of the Harbour Yacht Club, and that encompasses the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th floor above the retail space down in Harbour Town, which overlooks the marina and the Calabogie Sound.
Does that give them access to a actual room is it?
Well, you get 28 days. You receive 28
Okay.
days to use throughout the year, and you can use them one night at a time or spend a week or 2 weeks at a time
Okay.
in the club, and it's not just one particular room. We have studios, 1 bedrooms, and 2 bedrooms.
Okay.
And people come down with their families and extended families, and they have reunions there. And
Okay.
it's deeded, so you could pass it down to your children and grandchildren.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. And we have equity, as far as equity memberships go, we have just over 313 equity members.
Okay.
The next level of membership is our yacht members. You receive a yacht membership at the Harbour Yacht Club when you purchase a slip down at the marina.
Oh, okay.
And we have 85 of those members who have access to the rooms, but they could only book 7 days in advance, where our equity members can book a year in advance for those rooms. And they have access as well to the club room and to our 2 conference rooms, which are on the 3rd floor of the club.
Okay.
Our 3rd level of membership is our social members, which we have 100 of those.
Okay.
And again, half of which live on Hilton Head and within Beaufort County. And they have access to our club room, our conference rooms, and then our boat, our yacht, the Mystique, which I'll talk about later.
Okay.
And we have private parking down in Harbour Town for our members, which is fantastic because it does get busy.
Oh, it gets terribly busy.
It does, especially this time of year.
Yeah, exactly.
April through August.
Exactly.
So, and it's an exciting environment. We have a fantastic staff that works at the club. We have about 20 associates, half of which have been there for 10 plus years. So I think what separates us from other clubs is, number 1, the location.
Oh, yeah. It's
And number 2, the level
location.
of service that you get with associates that have been there so many years. You could place a name to a face and really get to know their children and their grandchildren by their first names.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's very nice. What about amenities? What all amenities are associated with the Yacht Club?
The number 1 amenity I think is most used is our boat, the Mystique. It's a 42-foot replica yacht built in 1984. It could seat 19 people. It goes out 5 days a week, Tuesdays through Saturdays. It goes out in the Calabogie Sound, the May River, for about an hour and a half.
Okay.
And we offer free wine, free beer, soda, and then finger foods for our members. So
Yeah.
we'll run 1 or 2 boats depending on if we have a wait list.
Okay.
The next amenity is our golf package. We have a great package with Hague Point and Wexford, which are 2 highly exclusive private clubs that our members have access to for half the price. As well as the 3 Sea Pines courses and number of courses throughout Hilton Head and Bluffton.
Okay.
Then our tennis package, which we have with Sea Pines, you get an hour free tennis a day if you're a member.
Oh, nice.
And then you have discounted rates after that first hour.
Okay.
So if you are a tennis player, it's a nice place to be a part of and a member of at the yacht club. I would say our conference rooms, we have a number of small business owners that are members at our club.
Okay.
And they use our conference rooms for free of charge.
Okay.
And we have AV equipment. We've had companies like D.R. Horton in there, an International Paper, and some banks. And so you could bring your small business in there and host your meetings and not have to pay a charge to do it elsewhere. Do
you have to be a member in order to use those conference rooms, or do you offer any of those amenity services for people outside of the members?
We do, and we've gotten our name out there. Been involved in the Hilton Head Bluffton Chamber of Commerce, as well as the Wedding Professionals of Hilton Head Island.
Right.
And our main idea is just to let people know that our club room, which could hold 125 people, and our rooftop veranda, which could hold 84 people. We've done a number of outside events like weddings, rehearsal dinners, anniversary parties, celebrations of life. And then our conference rooms, the two that we have on the third floor, one of them could seat 100 people, and then the other one up to 30.
Wow.
So you do have some options, and we have a commercial kitchen on the third floor, so our menu is catered towards what you'd like and what your preference is.
And just to reiterate, people do not have to, small businesses, local people, non-local people, they do not have to be members in order to use those amenities. That can all be figured out separately and quoted separately to whatever their needs might be.
That's correct. You do not have to be a member to use those facilities, the conference rooms, club room, and veranda for your small business or your weddings and rehearsal dinners. You would just go to our website, or you would call our number, 843-671-1400, and talk to Jory Vick, who's our Director of Member Services. She also stands as an event coordinator as well. So she can assist you with any information and catering events guide and things of that nature.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. That's wonderful. And I'm sure, like I said, I was there prior to the renovation, so I can't even imagine how much more spectacular it is now, but it would be a wonderful place for a wedding or like you said, a birth or whatever anybody would want to use it for.
Correct.
But the boat, the Mystique, that also is that another amenity that non-members could possibly be allowed to use?
Right. We do charter the Mystique. Obviously, we work it around our member times, which are 4:30 and 5:30 on weekdays. So if you want to charter it in the morning or on Sundays and Mondays when the Mystique, quote unquote, doesn't run for members, we're happy to do that. We have different prices based on how many hours you want to be on the Mystique. And once you're on the Mystique, the captains are really flexible with which direction you want to head in, whether it be the Calabogie Sound or head out towards the Atlantic, even though we won't go out in the ocean, or if you just want to go down the May River, we really cater it towards your specific event.
Okay, great. So the memberships, are they open? I mean, do you have open memberships right now?
Right now we're running a wait list for our social memberships. Again, our slip owners, we have 85 of them, which is the max we could take. Our equity memberships, we're allowed to have 338. And we sold out of all of them originally. But with the way the economy has been, it's been a difficult economy the last 2 or 3 years. We've had a few of our members put their membership up for resale. So we have about 20 of those right now available on resale.
And they, again, would get a hold of the Director of Membership?
Yep, Director of Member Services, Jory Vick, and she would obviously give you a tour, and obviously you would talk to our sales department at the Harbour Town Yacht Club. We have a few sales executives that have knowledge of the yacht club and have been there since it opened. So if you are interested in an equity membership, you could call that same number, 843-671-1400, and you could ask for Jory Vick.
And if anybody was interested at all in just viewing the yacht club, they could come down and have a tour, and then, you know, obviously be comfortable whether or not that would be a place they'd want to have an event.
Oh, sure, especially for locals. I mean, folks that have been here for a number of years don't even know what the Harbour Town Yacht Club is, and some don't even know where it is. So rainy day, which we get rare of those here in Hilton Head, or a sunny day, come on, we're open 7 days a week, 365 days out of the year, 7 in the morning till 11 at night. You could stop in. We always have a model open. We'll show you a room. We'll show you the club room, the beautiful veranda. and then our conference rooms as well. I think one thing, when people come to Harbour Town, obviously it's so well known on the island, and you want to show your family, your friends, you want to do it from above. I mean, when you get a hotel room everywhere you travel,
Right.
you want the top floor. Well, we have that on the island, and we have it in Harbour Town. So we'll bring you up to the fourth floor. You can have a drink at the top and overlook the marina and the folks walking down and, you know, looking at the shops and the boats and things of that nature.
Thank you, Brian. What a great offer. And we will be back with Talk of the Town.